much easier life by spending the money, but there's no reason to spend money on that game. And if you think about all of the seasons and all the additional content that's been added to PoE 1 over the, 10 years, there have been supporter packs, but it's all been free. You could do it for free. So once you've bought those stash tabs, you don't have to spend any more money on the game, yet they're going to continue supporting it for 10 years. So, with no other buy-in. And I know Last Epoch's doing that right now. I think the interesting thing for Last Epoch's model is, can they keep people spending money if they're going to keep giving updates for free, giving it was a $30 upfront cost? Now, I think potentially they can, but the incentive isn't there to do it, right? So it's thinking about a long term, because at the end of the day, while we play the games, the companies that make them are still going to make money, right? What I think, and bearing in mind, I'm not in the game industry, I'm in a completely different industry, but I think it's a very hard path and hard line to walk, right? It's a very hard path and hard line to walk on the free-to-play route with microtransactions. And at the same time, I think it's a very hard line and hard path to walk on a live service or continually updated game for free when you've got a single buy-in cost. The easy path to walk is a single-player game with a start to finish. You pay $40 for, you buy the game, you play it all the way through to the end. Cool. A cyberpunk. I mean, Baldur's Gate 3 is probably one of the best value games that you can buy. Warhammer 40k, Rogue Trader. That's, if you love that game, that's hundreds and thousands of hours of gameplay for a one-time cost. Those games have got a very specific and very easy to see business model from an accountancy standpoint. I think with the free-to-play and microtransactions and the one-time cost but long-term live service is very difficult path to walk from an accountancy standpoint, while retaining the respect and goodwill from the player base. Very, very hard. For me, a good example of how hard it is World of Tanks and Wargaming, because there's no doubt they've made a huge amount of money. This is really loud. There's no doubt they've made a huge amount of money, but they have destroyed the goodwill of the player base to the point where they're now so aggressive with their monetization that people are leaving. So it's a challenge. Like I said, I'm not in the industry, so I don't even know how much. I know I can read how much games cost to make, but I don't know how much developers earn. I don't know the overheads of that type of company. I know it from my own company, but not from a games standpoint. And say my industry is quite different. My industry is very high value contracts that take years to take place and years to deliver and all that sort of thing. Isabella's on board. Hey Isabella, how are you? Thanks for joining. Isabella's come back. The art student with a love of cycling and books. How did you guess, Nex? How did you guess? Alright, so it feels like Rive, for pretty much everything that dies in like one hit, and then if you've got something that's a bit tougher, then you need to use the other abilities right now. That's quite interesting. Did you check Discord? I did briefly check Discord. Did I? I thought I accepted the friend request. Did I not? Should have. You've been in the defense contracting business for 25 years as a CNC programmer, and okay, so manufacturing engineer. So yeah, I've been in the defense business since I left the military in 2008. But I'm in sales, so mine's a little bit different. Yeah. Okay, so we got to make a change because I need to swap these two over. So I want Abyssal Echoes to be that and that to be Rebuke. Okay, and this is going to 5. And then this one. Putting 1 point up here to Crumbling. Damage over time taken plus 8%. And then Volatile Reversal, which I think is a really interesting skill, is into this one, which is cooldown recovery and health regen. Okay. Do you enjoy your industry next? I guess you must do to a point if you've been in it that long. Ooh. He went down pretty good, I'm gonna say. I'm pretty happy with that. He went down pretty decent. Jeez. The damage with the rifts and the void strike, that seemed to work pretty damn well. That seemed to work pretty damn well. Council chambers, there we go. Right, here we go.
Greetings. Do not dwell on the regret.
Yes.
There we go. Transfer the mats. Get rid of that and that. What's this? Urzil's Pride. Armor, strength, lightning res, mana regeneration. I mean, it's a lot of armor. It's only plus 10 armor. Plus 9 strength. Do you know what? I'm not sure that I want that. It's good lightning res. Do I need that much mana, though? I'm not sure about that. Huh. Right. Fingers of the Phantom, no. Oh, look at that. Jungle Queen's Chaps of Holding. You're really going to make me wear assless chaps. 39% increased fire damage. Endurance threshold. 12 potion slots. 12 potion slots? 47% increased physical damage. Minion physical damage, dexterity, dodge rating. For now, that's probably better than... Oh, no, I didn't... no, buy back. What did I do? What did I just do? I thought I was in my stash, but I'm in the shop. Right. No, the rest of it, I think... +1 to Rive. Oh. Yeah, okay. And then boots, vitality. And then everything else. Right, let's sell that. Head. Ooh, look at that as well. +4 vitality. Okay, so we do that. Let's go to stash. And then we need to put that away. Okay, very good.
Follow your feet.
Very nice. Right, I think we're looking good. Right. It's all right. You actually recently took an applications engineering position for CAM software, so you're out of the... Okay. You're kind of never out of a job. It's not like that in sales. I find in sales, if in the downturn when... you know, because defense does go up and down, it's kind of peak and trough. Sales go pretty quick. They're like one of the first to go because you always need to keep building and designing and developing and so on. But sales seem to be a lot easier to get rid of and rehire. So certainly I reached a point where I got let go from a company a few years back, and it took me nearly 9 months to get a job because COVID then happened. And I was literally 2 weeks away from defaulting on my mortgage. So I got lucky that I managed to find literally a job and get paid 2 weeks before. So that was pretty rough. And I'm nearly done, but I'm still paying off all the loans and credit cards I took out just to survive for that period of time. So I'm nearly there, but yeah, it's been pretty rough. Right, guys, I have to arseless chaps cynical attempt at ratings. Man, if you want me to wear assless chaps, it's not going to happen. I need to make a family phone call. I'll be back in about 5-10 minutes at the most. Don't go anywhere. I'm not. It's an important phone call. My daughter was actually very, very talkative on the phone today, which makes a change. Because normally I get the, how are you? Fine. What have you been up to? Same as always. And that says how long the conversation goes on for. But today she actually wanted to talk, so you never let that go. But we're back. I want to make the most of it. Family always comes first. Camera off for 2 seconds while I eat a snack, and we continue with our Void Knight Sentinel. So, where are we going? Ruined Era. We're over here, right? Shattered Valley into the courtyard. That's where we're going. Right, so straight into it.
Stand down or die.
Oh, we got the low FPS thing going on again. It's so weird. I don't know why it started doing that. We played all the way through the Ranger Marksman. That didn't happen. I've done nothing. I've changed nothing. I've not done any weird drivers or anything. That's because I'm eating a snack. Huh. There's definitely something in the game that's causing it, because it goes like that, and it wouldn't change until I started fighting again, and then it went back to normal. That is very weird. What's going on? Right. Just seeing if there's anything else I can do that, or anyone else is saying anything about these, but can't see anything at the moment. If there's any, like, fix for it. Okay. Right, let's keep going. We gotta get moving. We're a little bit behind schedule, right? So we gotta. Usually it's a texture memory leak. It's just odd, because if it was a memory leak, I would expect to have to reboot the game, but I'm not. It freezes. Well, not freezes, but it goes down to like 4 or 5 FPS. And it will stay there if I do nothing. But as soon as I go back in and start fighting again, then it fixes itself. Very strange. Right, let's empower. Oh, destroyed. So that's definitely... Yeah, with this whole void setup now, that's definitely working way better. Wow, that damage increase was huge. Felt like we were starting to drop off the damage a little bit, but now we've got those abyssal echoes and the void cleave. That's really starting to ramp the damage up again, which is good. Kind of tells me we're kind of keeping the damage how we want it. Yeah, I mean, that's good. That's good. I'm happy with that. We're back up. We're back up to it. Like I say, we need to get rolling, because we're a little bit behind schedule. I wanted to try and finish the campaign today, but it's already 3:30 US Eastern. So, yeah, we need to... Oh, I can't go through that door. Can I not go through that door? Oh, yeah, I can. Like, what? But I can't... Ah, there we go. Cool. Through here. Okay, I'm gonna see if we can like push it a little bit and see how quickly we can try and move through. My concern by pushing too hard, or not too hard, too fast, is we're not going to get enough XP to level up enough. I just don't know if it will work, but I'm not at a point where I feel like I can fight some of the bosses, particularly Lagon, if I was completely underleveled, right? Just going to try and take the most direct path to the end. See how it works for us. Oh, let's get this guy. Okay, how do I get to that? I mean, having those void rifts up really does help the AoE. Because I was wondering how well he was going to do in AoE, but the AoE seems not too bad, I have to say. There we go. Nice. Level 25. Ooh, loot a go-go. Oh, the wrong way. Back this way. See that Void Strike leaping forward and just like demolishing people. Oh, there was something back there. Oh, I got a weird shining star. It doesn't fit. No! Now it does. What was here? Ooh. Okay. Very nice. Alright, we can have camera back on. Can we smash that? Oh, we can. Smash, smasharoo, yeah. So we're going to see how quick we can push it within reason. Oh, boss time. Whoa, okay, he went down hard and fast. Very happy with that. Holy moly. No complaints there. Sweet. Wow, I'm definitely happy with the damage output. Whoa. I was not expecting it to be as good as that. In fact, let's go back to Temple and let's get these passives done as well. Right, so we're doing that up to 5. And then this one. First and second strike attack speed. Ooh, Abyssal Echoes. Damage over time taken, and then the Volatile Reversal. Cooldown recovery no longer restores mana. Okay, good. Right. And then I want to go back and sort the gear out because we've got a full bag, like completely full bag. Helmet, no. Void resistance, damage reflected to attackers, vitality, and fire res. Oh, I lose the +1 to Rive though. That's not just that's not worth the 2 vitality. Okay, no. What I would like is like quite high physical resist neck if I could get it, but no, I'm not getting really a neck that I want. I need some physical resist idols, right? So what have we got from that? No, I haven't really got many idols recently. Void. 4% physical. That's a 3%. Have we got better than that? Mm. 3%. No, so that's dodge rating, that's damage over time. We really want to try and get that physical resist up. Okay.
Yes.
Good. That's done. What's our physical resist looking like now? Physical resist is up to 60%. Void resist is high. Necrotic poison.